From the John C. Hench Production Art Studios in Peoria, Illinois, VideoMax Limited presents Midstate Magazine with your hosts, Kayla Neitz and Dawn McClure. News with Stephen Gothald and Danielle Kamsky. And the Midstate Reporting Team. Sports with Brent Drovalis. Jalen Cook is on the beat. Shane Z. Fryer takes us about town. Get real with Haley Fichter. Let's eat with Brandon Johnson. Jackie Myers is in the spotlight. Street Team with Ricky Hendon. Megan Casey about crew. And State of the Arts with Brooke James. And now, from America's friendliest city, Midstate Magazine. Take it away, kids.
Oh, ha, 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 ha. Welcome to Midstate Magazine. I'm Dawn McClure.
And I'm Kayla Neitz. Thank you for joining us.
I don't know why I did that, but I wanted to.
It worked.
I'm in the Halloween spirit.
Yes,
you know?
absolutely. You're being festive. I think it was good.
Yes, yes. And first off, I want to say, just get it out the way. Government shutdown is over.
Woo!
You know, yes. So a lot of people are feeling a lot better about that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the crucial thing to remember is people still need to ask questions, and we need to figure out how to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
Yes. But what else is going on in the world?
So I heard about a man in London who was on his wedding day. He I don't want to say that this is stereotypical, but he was forgetful and forgot to fill out his wedding papers.
Right.
And so to make up for it, he created a bomb hoax so that, he couldn't get married that day. So as his wife is sitting outside in her wedding dress on the curb of the London streets, he is getting arrested, and he is now in jail for a year.
Okay, so was that his only solution of getting out the wedding? Do we know?
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if he was just woke up that morning, was not really feeling it. So I don't really know, but
wait,
interesting way to get out.
I didn't know you could go to jail for just
creating a bomb hoax.
Yeah, for a year.
Maybe just disrupting the peace. I don't know.
Oh, you know what? I guess so. Yeah, but that's terrible for the bride, though.
For sure. Yeah,
yes.
Absolutely. I would be, infuriated. I'm here in my wedding dress, and you are leaving me out on the street to get arrested.
Yeah, that could be quite crucial. Also, I mean, as far as that is concerned, I think he should probably consider another alternative route.
Yes. Maybe talk to her ahead of time.
Right. Anything else happening out there or that we should know about?
I think that's about it. We've got some other stuff coming up about Halloween.
Yes.
So I'm excited to talk about that.
While we're dressed this way.
Yes.
And there's been a lot going on in Central Illinois.
Let's check in with the news team.
Good evening, I'm Stephen Gothals.
And I'm Danielle Kamsky. Now let's take a look at the news.
Wildlife Prairie Park is temporarily transforming into a scary park for its visitors who are willing to test their courage. Offering a wide array of games and activities for people of all ages, families are encouraged to dress in their Halloween costumes and celebrate the holiday in style. Attractions include 50-foot haunted slide, hay rides, pumpkin carving, storytellers, and animal encounters, and many more. The event continues next weekend until Sunday night.
A Peoria car crash left one person dead last Friday after a Bartonville driver veered off-road, hitting both a telephone pole and tree. Mark Honer was ejected from his car just off the 6200 block of West Farmington Road, causing him to go brain dead. Peoria County Coroner Jonna Ingersoll believes alcohol may have been a contributing factor in the crash. Honer's body will remain on life support while he undergoes the process of organ donation. Reports indicate that Honer was not wearing a seatbelt at the time of the crash.
A man accused of luring a minor into his vehicle was taken into custody last week, according to police officials. 65-year-old Reggie Hankins is currently being held in the Peoria County Jail on charges of attempted child abduction, violation of Illinois' Sex Offender Registration Act, and disorderly conduct. The incident unfolded before noon hour last Friday in the Marquette Griswold Street. Hankins allegedly approached the teen in an effort to lure her into a vehicle. The girl refused, and a relative was able to pick her up. Hankins's bond is yet to be set. Magic is making its mark in the Peoria area.
Justin Restaino has the story.
So hey guys, my name is Carl. I'm a professional magician. Would you guys actually like to see something really cool? That's, I think,
Originally from Los Angeles, California, Carl Trujillo is a professional magician currently living in Peoria, Illinois.
You know what's really cool about being a magician is you actually solve like life's problems with magic. So
I got started with magic when I was just 1 year old, I think it was, where I just picked up a playing card off the table and I just held it up into the air like I was presenting that playing card. And I think that was like the first recollection of like, oh, Carl's probably going to be some kind of performer or something like that.
But magic is much more than just a job for Carl.
When I perform, I like to put myself, or an extension of myself inside every routine, every set I do. And, you know, in a way that's helped me find myself, and it's helped me communicate with other people in a way that is just unique to my own personality.
Recently, Carl was invited to be part of the Magic Castle.
The Magic Castle is one of several clubs in the world where magicians from all over the world go, and the Magic Castle itself is definitely one of the most prestigious clubs, you know, known to the magic community.
For Carl, it is important that magic is exactly what they say it is. Magic.
It brings back the innocence, and it brings back a sense of wonder in not only the people I perform for, but it brings back a sense of wonder for me too. And it's not about how it's done. I never view magic as a trick. You know, what I do and what other magicians do, I don't like them to be viewed as tricks. Magic is its own like sense of wonderment. It's a feeling that people get, an experience.
For Midstate Magazine, I'm Justin Restaino.
Thanks, Justin. Now here's Brent with sports.
Thanks, Danielle. A true Bradley legend came back for homecoming this week. Chet the Jet Walker was a former Bradley basketball star that went on to play at the professional level. Walker, who was recently inducted into the Naismith Memorial Hall of Fame, was honored at the Braves Red-White scrimmage. The two-time All-American won 2 NIT titles with Bradley and later an NBA championship with the Philadelphia 76ers. Walker said that after being out of the game for so long, it was comforting to see that he was not forgotten by the town he once loved. Illinois State women's soccer continued their Missouri Valley Conference dominance as they hosted Evansville. Coming off a 5-0 shutout against Northern Iowa, the Redbirds dropped 4 more goals on the Purple Aces' top-ranked defense. Senior Rachel Tejada had a goal and an assist in the game, making her the Redbirds' all-time scoring leader. Only alumni Annie Wayland has more than Tejada's 51 career goals. Teammate Hannah Leinert added 2 goals as ISU went on to win the game 4-0. The injury bug continues to plague the Chicago Bears as more and more impact players are taking big hits. This time it was quarterback Jay Cutler and linebacker Lance Briggs. Arguably the heart of the team, the loss of these two may spell disaster for the rest of the Bears season. After solid starts in previous years, Chicago has completely fallen apart without Cutler in the lineup. After not re-signing Urlacher in the postseason, Briggs has taken over as the defensive captain. But with him now out as well, the Bears are going to need someone else to step up and salvage the season. Well, that's it for sports. Back to you, Danielle.
Thanks, Brent. Not 1, not 2, but 3 newborns were sold off by their parents to allegedly pay for the couple's iPhones, computers, and high-end shoes. Identified only as Tang and Zhang, the husband and wife, both in their early 30s, face multiple charges, including trafficking of women and children. Chinese authorities received a tip that the delinquent duo was using QQ, a popular Chinese instant messaging system, to submit ads for their newborn girl. Chinese authorities were able to trace the IP address from the posted ad and make an arrest. The couple admitted to profiting a total of $13,000 after selling 3 of their newborns in recent years. 1 infant has been recovered while officials are still searching for the other 2 children.
Boy, that's just odd. I hope they find those 2 other children.
The lengths some people will go.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Well, that's it for the news. I'm Brent Travalis.
I'm Stephen Gothals.
And I'm Dale Hayimski. Have a great night and join us next week.
All right, thanks, news team. All right, with Halloween being tomorrow, you know, I'm sitting here and people are probably
Don,
wondering.
please do explain to us your costume. I would just love for everyone to know what you are going for.
Okay, well, I know, you know, it's an old referee shirt that I have, but I went and found some similar pants, you know, stripes all the way down, because me and a friend are going to go as Robin Thicke and Miley Cyrus.
Okay.
Yes. So, but the whole theme is that we're supposed to do someone famous or whatnot.
Okay.
And then we'll see, like, who gets the most, like, who likes the most costumes or whatever it's supposed to be, the whole theme of it. And it's supposed to be good. But also, you know, in the studio here, we have our friend, what do we want to call him?
You know, let's just call him Stevie.
Stevie?
I'm thinking Stevie.
Stevie seems like a nice name.
I like it.
I don't know, but we got a lot going on.
Sure.
We got our camera crew. We got Luigi back here, and our floor director has the orange pumpkin on. But where's your costume?
I actually did not wear it. It would not fit in this chair, I fear, because I am actually going as a turkey. My friends and I are all going as different holidays. We've got Cupid for Valentine's Day.
Nice.
We have St. Patrick's Day, and I'm the turkey. So I've got a nice little hat, and I just didn't want to steal the attention from the entire show by dressing as a huge turkey.
Oh, okay, I see you.
Yeah.
All right, Kayla. Well, how much do you actually know about Halloween?
Well, let's compare my answers to Street Team and see how I do.
Hello, and welcome to a special Halloween edition of Midstate Magazine. My name is Ricky Hendon, and this is the Street Team. Ariana, what country did jack-o'-lanterns originate from?
I have no idea.
Yes.
Ireland?
Wow, congratulations, that is correct.
Scotland.
Very close.
Really?
Actually, it's Ireland.
Oh.
The jack-o'-lanterns. Pretty good, though.
I knew it was in that area.
Indonesia.
Indonesia?
Yeah.
What makes you think Indonesia?
Because why carve faces into pumpkins? It just seems like something that they would do.
Chocolate candy bar is the most popular treat on Halloween. Can you name the #1 selling candy bar?
#1 selling candy bar. Like a Snickers?
I'm gonna guess probably something like Snickers.
Just Hershey's chocolate? Or Snickers?
That'd be the Hershey's.
That is correct.
All right.
There you go. All right. So what are you going to be this year for Halloween?
Actually, I was looking to be possibly Gumby or Mario, and my roommate being Luigi.
Nice.
But actually, I think I'm going to Goodwill today to go get a grandpa costume that I'm going to have to dress up as. So it's going to be cheap either way, being a grandpa or old person. So
I'm gonna be a penguin.
This year I am being Miley Cyrus from from her video with the teddy bears.
I'm going to be a middle-aged man giving out candy.
Ah.
I'm very good at that.
That's a classic costume. All right.
Thank you, Street Team.
A middle-aged man giving out candy? That was the creepiest one of all of them.
Yeah, I'd say it was. I mean, I'm sure you didn't mean it for it to be creepy, but...
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. All right, so what's happening in the entertainment world?
Okay, so we are talking about, the industry is talking about making a Terminator 5.
Okay.
I have actually never seen any of the Terminators, so I don't know if that's just going to be a whole nother... Are you kidding me? Do you have any insight on that?
As far as... Wait, so are they bringing back Arnold Schwarzenegger to do it?
I don't know. Actually, I think they are, because when I read about it, they had a picture of him up.
Okay.
So I would imagine that they're going to bring him back.
I think it'll be interesting seeing how he was governor of California and now he's back in the movies. It's like pick a side of what you want to do, but
Sure.
I think he should stick to movies, even though he's not that good at it. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
I don't know. But I did love the Terminator movies, though, when I was a kid.
Have you seen all of them?
I have not, no. So
Okay.
we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll go and check it out and let you know how it comes.
All right. Well, you'll have to do that, because I have never seen any of them. I actually started to watch it when I was younger, and my mom just kind of
Gotcha.
turned it off because it was a little scary, which is appropriate for Halloween. So
well, I must ask, what's your favorite scary movie?
I do not watch them.
What?
Never. I never watched a scary movie.
See, I was trying to give you my best impersonation of Scream, because that's what they always ask before they kill people.
See, but I didn't know, because I've never seen it.
All right, well, with Halloween, there's always scary movies to check out.
Let's see what Haley has for us to Get With Real.
Hi there. Welcome to Get Real. I'm your host, Haley Fichter. What happens when it's that time again for prom and the practical jokes are being played? It's usually just harmless fun, but when pig's blood falls on the homecoming queen, it could be the last prank you ever do. Revenge is exactly what happens in the new movie, Carrie.
He's not coming. It's a trick. You see, Mama? You see, it's all gonna be okay. Oh, repent. It's not too late. Mama, don't ruin this for me.
The movie revolves around Carrie White, played by Chloe Grace Moretz, who is a shy girl that is an outcast at her high school. Sheltered by her deeply religious mother, played by Julianne Moore, Carrie discovers that she has telekinetic powers which cause terror in her small town after being pushed too far at her senior prom. Based on the best-selling novel by Stephen King, Chloe Grace Moritz explains a little bit about her character.
Going to the prom means you ultimately fit in. And I think what she wants ultimately is to fit in and to be liked and to be, quote, normal. And just to be accepted, because that's really truthfully what everyone wants. And that's all she wants, whether that means going to the prom or, you know, whatever it means, that's what she wants.
In this intense scene, Carrie starts to discover her power.
You pray, little girl. Pray for forgiveness. God, you stop!
All in all, I give Carrie 4 out of 5 stars. I'm Haley Fichter, and remember, something always goes bump in the night.
All right, thanks, Haley. I've seen the old Carrie, so I will check out the new Carrie.
Okay.
I am a fan. You know, I would suggest you try to watch it as well.
You know, I'll think about it. I don't know if I will. I'm not into scary movies. I'm more of a comedian type of thing. I like to see the funny movies.
All right, okay. I'll give you a break on that.
All
but
right,
you know,
all
it's
right.
getting colder right now with Halloween and
Yes.
winter coming around.
So with colder weather, we've got the Coats for Kids program.
That's happening locally.
Yes,
right?
absolutely. They've got it. I think they're holding a spot for donations right in Bloomington.
Okay.
And basically what they're doing is they're collecting coats just to make sure every kid has a warm coat to wear during the colder season.
Nice.
Which is obviously really great. And they're collecting until December 6th. And
Okay.
the donations will be done, or they're going to start distributing them November 4th.
Okay.
And they think they've already actually collected about 32,000.
And you said this is in Bloomington?
Yes.
Okay, because I actually have an extra coat that I think I can
Okay, great. Yeah, they're
spare, and that would
taking
be great.
used or brand new. If you don't want to go out and buy them, you could just give lightly used coats that you just not put into use anymore.
That's an amazing cause.
Yes,
okay, yeah, I would
definitely.
definitely like to try to participate in that if I can, and not only just try to help kids out, but anybody who needs a
Exactly.
coat. Yeah.
And you know, I think any Salvation Army program or store is
We'll take
taking
it.
them.
Okay, cool. Well, with Halloween being this week, there's a surprise around every corner.
And it's no different on Bradley's campus. Let's see what's going on.
At the A Pi Fraternity House on Bradley's campus, the brothers have discovered that entering one door leads them out completely different doors. We're here in the upstairs hallway at the A Pi Fraternity House, checking out the mysterious happenings going on. Brad Gutman gave us his theories on what's happening.
It could be ghosts, it could be random rats. We don't really know. It's a theory that's going on for days, and it's been a history.
For Midstate Magazine, I'm Ron Taxer.
Seems like no matter where you go, you can always find something that's a little out of place.
Yes, and that was awesome. I love how our entire cast and studio, everybody's participating, you know, and
Yeah, I
getting
thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
You know, although I don't watch scary movies, I actually do go to haunted houses. So I don't know if you went to the one on campus.
There was I missed it.
There was one in the Lovelace building. So if you don't know where that is, it's just like this little building. I don't know if they're actually using it anymore, but they did deck it out in scary things.
Okay.
I knew a lot of people that were I knew 1 or 2 people that were actually, you know, working it. So I got to see them, and they were all dressed up in zombie outfits. It was pretty scary. It wasn't the longest haunted house I've ever been in. It usually I think it took like 6 minutes to get through, but it was cool.
Yeah, I definitely would like to try to check out a haunted house. I love that he had the Scooby-Doo theme. I grew up on Scooby-Doo. That was like my favorite character growing up. Yeah, so I was even kind of jamming a little bit with the music, made me want to download it with my ringtone. That was awesome right there. Any favorite characters growing up when you were a kid?
Actually, Scooby-Doo was a big favorite of mine. My little brother was a huge fan of it, so we had our room like decked out in Scooby-Doo paintings, and his bedspread was Scooby-Doo, so I kind of grew up with that a little bit.
Maybe I can create a mystery team or something to go around
there
searching.
You go, there you go.
And with going around searching, we're trying to find some musical talent, and are you ready to hear some musical talent as well?
I sure am. Let's check in with Brooke in State of the Arts.
All right.
Hello, and welcome to State of the Arts. I'm your host, Brooke Janes. This week on the show, I have Cedric Knuth. He's a singer and a guitarist. Welcome, Cedric.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Doing fabulous. How are you?
I'm good.
It's good.
Your guitar looks fantastic. You must be a pro musician.
I've been playing about 5 years, but thank you, yeah. I got this one new over the summer.
Oh.
So it's pretty exciting.
Okay, what did you have before this one?
I had a regular acoustic that didn't plug into an amp. This one does, which is awesome for me. And it was just brown. Very cheap, like $100. This one's much better. It's got the pop-in, you can plug it into an amp. It's got the little divot here so I can play higher frets.
Okay.
It's much better.
So do you usually play more acoustic songs or electric songs then?
Yeah, mostly acoustic.
Okay.
I could play electric because the way guitars work is electrics are a lot easier than acoustics to play because the fretboards and the strings are closer to each other.
Okay.
So it's easier to move up and down the neck and play.
Why do most people start playing acoustic then if electric's easier?
It builds up dexterity in the fingers so that if you wanted to play acoustic, you could always go back, and it builds up the strength and helps build the technique and skill before you go on to play on an electric and shred it.
Okay. And I see you have some blisters on your fingers. Do you always play without a pick over there then, or?
Yeah, I usually don't play with a pick. I think it sounds prettier to use finger style playing. I do have a pick though on me. I make my own picks. I got this one at a Culver's.
Yeah, it's a Culver's Sunday.
It's a Culver's Sunday.
That's nice.
And they got this little pick punch. You can use credit cards or whatever. Just punch it out.
That's nice.
But I play with fingers because I like it better.
Okay. And who do you like to listen to?
A little bit of everything. Mostly into country though. I like Brad Paisley. Imagine Dragons, pretty cool.
Okay. Are you going to be playing a country song or an Imagine Dragons song today?
I am going to be playing a Leonard Cohen song, Hallelujah.
All right, sure, if you want to give it a go.
All right. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to her kitchen chair, she broke your throne and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Maybe there's a God above, but all I've ever learned from love was how to shoot at someone who outdrew ya. It's not a cry that you hear at night.
not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Thank you for your performance, Cedric. And
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And thank you for watching. That's all the time we have for this week. For State of the Arts, I'm Brooke Janes.
Thanks, Brooke. All right, so with the Halloween spirit going around
Yep,
and everybody,
got it tomorrow.
Yes, you know. Also, we just want to give a quick advisory to everyone out there that
anyone who's trick or treating, going out in costumes, just be safe, be aware.
And we have our great director, you know, the Scary Wolf Man, paying us a visit right now. This is who we want to advise the kids to stay away from. If you can't identify them, don't.
Be careful. Come in all shapes and sizes.
Yeah, she jumped, which is perfect. This is how the Halloween show is supposed to go. You know, we're supposed to get jumps and scares and candy. We got some, well, our bowl's a little empty right now. She ate all the candy.
I did eat it all. I eat when I'm nervous, so I'm getting very nervous. I need more candy.
Well, maybe I can get a better scary costume or something like that. I'm going to try to get me a mask or something as well, you know. Do you have a name, sir? No?
He's Wolfie. He's just Wolfie.
Okay, well, with the theme going on, and we have our wolf in here, we got everybody going on. Anything you would like to say or what you're going to do for Halloween?
You know, I am dying to know, Dawn, if you are going to be performing any Robin Thicke songs as you are dressed as him with Miley Cyrus.
You know, it's been a little cold lately.
Need a lozenge?
You know, I don't know if I'll perform any songs.
Okay.
I don't think there'll be any twerking or anything going on like that. You know, I think we're going to keep it traditional, get out there, and get some candy, have some fun, and
nice,
get to see
clean,
some friends.
safe fun.
Exactly, and that's what we want to promote. Having clean, safe fun, making sure everybody, you know, don't get eaten by a big bad wolf or anything like that. So kids, if you don't know who, you know, stay in groups, not even for kids, but adults as well. Please stay in groups, be safe out there.
Be aware that the candy is wrapped, it's not been tampered with.
Exactly, that's the most important thing. Have fun, but you need to definitely be safe. We can't stress that enough. And don't accept candy from strangers. That's the goal of today. I think we want to keep that thing rolling around as fun as this has been. Yes. All right. Well, hopefully also, you know, I wanted to give another shout out saying that with the government shutdown being going around as we wrap up, people still need to be aware, and this is
involved.
Exactly. This is not the time. Well, thank you, Mr. Wolfman. And that's all the time we have this week from Midstate Magazine. I'm Don McClure.
And I'm Kayla Needs. Have a great night and happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, yeah.